I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad around me in the night.
It is the smooth sounds of Weronika Bielecka, and Weronika is with us now. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Your influence in jazz, where did it come from?
So since I was a small girl, I really liked the world of music. So I always liked the song poetry, music and sound of piano, of something mellow that is not necessarily with a huge groove, but obviously jazz music have this groove sound. But I think it was when I first heard Chet Baker, which I fell in love with this melancholic sound of his trumpet and his voice.
Yeah. It's often, jazz interpreted by people differently, isn't it? And, there are the standards, but there are some who like to weave in the folk aspect as well to some extent. And I know that will be the combination tomorrow night.
Yes.
Is that deliberate?
Yes. So, as I said, there are loads of types of jazz, which some of them I like more, some of them I like less. What I really don't like is jazz that is very cheesy, which comes from musical theater.
Yes.
It's not something that I can relate to. So what I found really important for me is the lyrics, the delivery by the words.
Yeah.
It's something that I find really meaningful, and it's very important in folk music. That's why I always thought I wanted to combine the complexity of jazz, the beauty of richness of harmony, with the naturalness of folk music, with the simplicity and the beauty of the word.
Yeah, I know that you've been working hard on an EP, which
Yes.
will be out very soon. Within that, tell us about the pieces that we'll hear once it's out, and the stories that you want to tell.
Yes, so my EP consists of 4 songs and 1 arrangement of jazz standard, which is my favorite things. And it's an EP about my reflections, about what I think about the world. I don't really like writing the stories that are straightforward. So, for example, I don't write about love.
It's overwritten about.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I like written. I am more like an observer.
Okay.
I am writing what I feel about something, not how I feel. So the EP is just about. It's very reflective. It's about my inner world, what I experience, but not in a straightforward way.